Well, you probably know by now that I love my electric stuff, electric skateboards, electric bikes, electric scooters, but I also am really big into protective gear. I think it's really important, especially when I ride my electric skateboards. I wear knee pads, elbow pads, wrist guards, helmet, all that stuff. But when it gets cold, it's nearly impossible to do that because you can't wear a big coat. That's where Beyond Riders comes in. Welcome to the Vapor Trail channel. I'm Tony. Yeah, today we're looking at a protective flannel from Beyond Riders. And I've been looking at these for a while. I know that they're a good company because other riders that I know have told me, oh yeah, if you need something for protection and also to stay warm when it gets a little bit colder out, Beyond Riders is great gear. So this is what it comes in. They didn't have the blue flannel that I wanted, but you know, this gray and black one looks really good. Now I have taken it out of here. I have taken it out of the plastic that it was in. I just wanted to make sure that it actually fit correctly. But a lot of what you're about to see, I'm discovering for the first time. I did talk to them on Instagram through direct message, and they were like, there's actually some surprises in there. So let's see what we've got here, okay? The bag is nice. It's a, it's a backpack type of thing here. Got your drawstrings or your straps to put it on your back. It's a good solid material. It was wrapped in this nice cellophane here, about 195 pounds, around 5'9", 5'10". I used their online tools to figure out size, and the XL was a good fit for me, so there we go. And I gotta tell you, this is no wimpy little flannel. I mean, this is a nice heavy duty. I mean, it's kind of, the question is it a jacket or is it a flannel? Personally, I would say that it's somewhere in between, like it's a flannel jacket or a jacket flannel. I don't know, but it's not a wimpy little flannel. Okay, also inside of here, I've got the, well, this is the level 2 protection. I might have actually just gone with the level 1 protection because this stuff is pretty thick. I mean, you know, it's nice, but boy, it's going to add a little bit of weight to it. And it's already not a very light flannel. Now, I probably won't always use the back piece, so that'll probably help a little bit. I mainly want to have the elbows in here, but it does have more. So let's take a look at that. Also got a Beyond Riders sticker in here and a little note in here. Thanks for choosing Beyond Riders armor. We care. If there's one thing we care about more than making the best protective gear, it's you, our customers. I want to thank you for purchasing from Beyond Riders armor and encourage you to reach out to us with any questions. They are really, really supportive, especially on social media. They answer right away. I mean, pretty much within an hour or two, it seems. They show all the pads here. Now, again, this is level 2 protection, so this stuff is pretty thick, and I'll show you those in just a second. They do have level 1, which is a little thinner. Instructions: setting up your new shirt or jacket is simple. All you need to do is insert the shoulder and elbow protectors with the narrow part downward, and then roll the back protector and insert it using the middle Velcro. So there are pockets inside of this to hold these pads. You've got these pads right here, which, does it say on it which ones they are? And then these, well, I think these are going to be your elbows right here. Again, they're pretty thick. Alrighty. Let's just lay this thing out here. So the tag on here, Beyond Riders. There are more stickers on here. And then you've got extra buttons, which is nice because this thing has both buttons and zipper. So if you pop a button, lose a button, they've got extras in here. That is nice. Got a nice loop on here for hanging, and you can see already that there's Kevlar on the inside for lining. Designed in California. And to that end, they also have a patch on the side here, California Republic. I'm actually from California. I grew up in San Diego, so that's great. And a Beyond tag back here on the back of the collar. Yeah, this thing, man, it feels really, really nice. And I actually really like the gray and black, so I'm not too bummed about them not having blue in stock. They had it in stock, just not in my size. Now, I have an armored hoodie, but it's just not as good a quality as this. And it doesn't have as many features. Now, this is nice. And it's packed with features. I mean, it's got 2 nice big chest pockets here. These are big pockets that are snapped. And I don't know about you, but when I'm riding my electric bike or my electric skateboard, I don't love to carry stuff in my pants pockets or my shorts pockets. So it's nice to have a lot of pockets in your actual protective gear. On the sleeves, you've got double snaps, but you've also got a zipper. So that is nice. Opens up with like a web type thing, so it just makes it easy. If you just, if you want your sleeve to hang or it doesn't go over your wrist guards or something like that, so I can still wear my wrist guards while wearing this, no problem. As far as the sleeves go, here in the back, you can see it's actually got some room for it to expand, so it's, going to be comfortable while you're riding. And underneath the arms, they say that this is the longest underarm zipper system, 12 inches. It goes all the way from down here to all the way up here. And it's double zippers, so you can open it up if you need to get some ventilation inside of there. And that material right there, they say it's aramid or basically DuPont Kevlar. I don't know. I've seen Kevlar and I've also seen Aramid, but I think they're the same material. Aramid. Yeah, you can see up here at the top how it kind of expands and that type of thing. The collar snaps down, so that's good too. Got a nice seam inside here, so it's nice and rugged, I can tell you that. And then you've got a zipper and you've got buttons. So you want to do both or one or the other, you can do that. I will say that the zipper on this, it's one of those left side zippers, kind of European. So when you use it, I'm used to using my right hand to zip up. If you just use your left hand, it zips no problem. It takes a little bit getting used to, but my hoodie was the same way. On the inside here, it says, not your typical riding shirt, our rugged shirt made with Aramid, see, they're Aramid fiber. Lining, CE certified and protects while keeping you cool. Now you'll love cruising in style. So it's got the Aramid fiber, and they have the CE level 1 or 2 armored pads available. Those are a separate purchase again. Nice zipper pocket in here, and man, that's a big, expansive pocket there. It's nice. It actually, oh, look at there. Yeah, that's something I didn't know about. You might call this a concealed carry pocket. It's right there, and yeah, okay, that's nice. Double pocket on that side. Yeah, so it's concealed. You wouldn't really know that it's there. And then over here, you've got another one of these zippered pockets. Oh, and this one's also, okay, so it's double zippered pockets. That's a lot of pockets. That's very nice. And that's important while you're riding because, you know, you're going to have stuff in your pockets. You don't want it to come flying out or something like that, especially on a skateboard because it gets underneath your wheel. Yeah, that could be dangerous. And this right here, this is actually kind of a cool thing that's built right into it. This is a microfiber cleaning cloth for your glasses. So that's pretty cool. When I first saw this, I was like, wait a minute, do you put your glasses in there? No, they're going to fall out. But yeah, that's what that is. I had to ask him on DM on Instagram. And this lining goes all the way throughout. Up here, you've got Velcro. This is where this pad would go in. So basically, you just kind of fold it and stick it in there like that. Try to get this in here straight. Okay. So there we go. And once that's in here, we'll just seal this up. All right, I guess the double Velcro is on the shoulders and on the arms so that you can get everything in there adjusted to how your shoulders and your elbows are. All right, so we got that pad in there. I did want to also show you wash instructions: do not bleach, do not dry clean, low iron, line dry, wash and dry with light colors, and you can machine wash it at 30 degrees. These are the loops right here. This is actually kind of a cool feature. These will snap onto your belt loops on your pants, so if you do crash, it's not going to go riding up. It'll just stay on. And then for your shoulders, you've got Velcro over here. Okay, yeah, double Velcro. And that would be these guys sliding in like this. A little bit easier to get them in when you fold them like that, and then they kind of fold out. It can be a little bit difficult to get these pads and any of these things in correctly, but so they've got Velcro that's right here or up here. So depending on if you needed to move them up a little bit, you can move them up and then do the other Velcro. I want to point out that there is Velcro down here at the bottom, double Velcro as well for the shoulders. So I've turned the arm inside out. That's kind of nice that they actually have this over here because it's basically a diagram of how the stuff goes, all right? So we need these guys for that. And it looks like the entry point is at the bottom of it. Open up all those Velcros there. There we go. Now I'll fine tune this stuff after I try it out. You know, I got to make sure I know where the position is. But if you needed it to go further up, you can open these and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. Let's put that back in. There we go. I dig it. Yeah, this is going to be nice. You know, I live on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It's a kind of a summertime destination, beach and all that kind of stuff. But in the wintertime, it gets a little bit cold here. And we have a lot of wind and there's moisture in the air because we live on the ocean. So even if it's 50 degrees and there's a little breeze, it's pretty chilly out. Well, good. I'm going to go ahead and fine tune this with the shoulder and elbow pads. I'm going to ride with it a little bit and finish all this up by giving you my impressions after actually using it. Well, we've had a lot of cold, rain, and wind since I filmed all that up close stuff, but I have gotten a chance to get out and ride. And I got to say, even just wearing this thing, you know, I tried it on and said, ooh, that feels really good. And I was wondering, once I put those pads in there, especially the big back pad, because it's pretty thick, is this thing still gonna fit? Because it was pretty snug. Nope, absolutely fits, no problem at all. Can't even really tell that I've got that pad in there. I don't know, if I'm riding and I'm kind of bent over, you can kind of see that it's there. But man, this thing, it fits really good. It's really very warm. It's a little bit heavy, but that's okay because you want to make sure that something like this is heavy duty. I feel really secure with that Kevlar lining inside there. I don't know if it's Kevlar or Aramid. I'm pretty sure they're the same. It ensures that if I do go down, even though the outer shell of this thing might get damaged, I should be okay. Here's what I'm thinking though. I really like the level 2 for my elbow pads, but I may want to get the level 1 because they're thinner for my shoulders and back. I'm able to wear my wrist guards no problem. Just goes right up over there because you've got those zippers on there. And it's got so many pockets in here. I got 2 concealed carry pockets and plenty of pockets for my phone and whatever else that I might need to be carrying. Maybe one of the best parts of this thing is that it actually looks cool too. So there you go. Now the helmet that you're seeing in this video, I got at the same time. I actually ordered it through a Black Friday deal at onestopboardshop.com, and man, they were fast. So I will be doing a review on that as well. But boy, you pair the 2 of these things up together and I look pretty cool wearing this, I gotta say. So for this Beyond Riders flannel protective jacket, flannel coat, whatever you want to call it, I really think this is nice. I'm going to give it points for the looks. I'm going to give it points for all the accessibility for the pads. I give it points for all the pockets in there. The fact that it's got a zipper and buttons, they give you extra. I mean, there's really nothing for me to complain about with this one. I got no cons. And probably one of the best things, the price on this. If you've done any research as to these, as they call them, armored hoodies, armored coats, or whatever for riding, the least expensive one that I could find was the hoodie that I've already got. And that was around $90. It's pretty good, but not as good as this. $129 is what these cost. Now, of course, you do have to buy the pads extra, and you can choose between level 1 or level 2. But if you keep an eye out, they have sales all the time, and I've got a discount code for you. I'll give you 10% off your purchase. It's right down in the description. Just click that link and put the code in, and bingo, bango, Bob's your uncle. And this flannel is not all they have. They also have pants that you can put pads into and all that. They even have a new shirt that they've got that is, I'll just say it's unflannelized. I don't know. But if you like to ride, and it does get cold where you're at and you still want to wear your protection, this is a good way to go. Check out the link down there in the description. This channel's been around since 2013. I've always liked to share my passions on here, and the e-mobility sector, electric skateboards, electric bikes, electric scooters, that's something that I've been doing for about the past year and a half. So I really do appreciate your support. If you've been around here for a long time, thank you for watching this video. If you're new, I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there and a notification bell. If you click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. I do have links down there for my social media, so if you have one of those accounts, I'd appreciate it if you follow me there. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.